Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Mike, and this is a mossberg 702 plinkster I got from Walmart a long time ago. You might have seen my other review. I don't think I posted on my MySpace or on YouTube, but it's a 10-round clip, 22 long range. As you can see, it's kind of glistening. Yeah, I just put a whole bunch of oil on this clip, so I don't want to really handle it that much, just to make sure that it's not charged. There you go. You might see some kind of dirty grease right here, but it's because I tried to clean this the best I could, but I had to take it all apart and field strip it, and it's a pain in the ass to do, so I'm not going to do that. I took this thing to the range on Monday. I'm sorry I didn't take my camera with me, but it wasn't working right, and I didn't have any extra batteries, and I just didn't have time to be doing all that. But yeah, this thing shoots pretty good. It's pretty loud. It's got a little bit of recoil. It's kind of like shooting the Crossman Phantom BB gun for the very first time right out of the box. So yeah, I missed a lot of shots with this. It's a 50-yard line. But I made a lot of good shots at the 20-yard line in the pistol range. I was just like that. I unloaded the whole clip the first time in the pistol range. I went probably through maybe 200 rounds. And just to show y'all the rounds I shot, here's all the rounds that came out of this rifle. As you can see, they're all dispensed casings. Let me go ahead and open this up for y'all so y'all can see it. Because I know people are going to say, oh, you could have taken those apart. No. These were actually fired out of the gun. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's been pierced. Yeah. It's been fired. Let me see which one looks the worst. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's the one that looks really bad, like kind of burnt. I did get one scar from the range. You can barely see it kind of going away, but when I got home, yeah, there was a guy next to me, maybe at the age of, I would say probably 39 years old. He had 2 rifles with him. He had an M16, and then he had a Winchester 208 hunting rifle, and he was trying to dial in his scope, and I was kind of asking him questions about what guns he likes, what guns he shoots, and his brass was kind of hitting me in the arm, but I didn't get mad like some people would, be like, hey man, watch out for the fuck you're shooting, you know, hey man, your brass is hitting me. He's like, hey man, there's no way we can help that, so it won't really work right there. I did see a Chinese guy there, kind of Oriental. He kind of talked to me about his gun. He was shooting an M6, he was shooting an AR-15. He was shooting these kind of rounds and chambered in .223. He left this one there because it failed to fire in his gun, or I guess it wouldn't fit because of all these little scratches. So I kind of shined her up a little bit. Yeah, it's a .223. I think this is a German round. So yeah, .223. I think this is like a 40 grain bullet. So yeah. Primer hasn't been shot, but it's a still cool, pretty round. This is all the brass I picked up when I was at the range. These are loud as hell, man. When these go out, they're like, boom! And like the whole ground shakes. It is a 30-06 Super. These are pretty damn loud, dude. I mean, look at that, been fired. Another cool one I picked up, this is a Winchester 25. This is a hunting round for hunting deer. Goes in a small rifle. This was pretty loud. The guy next to me, man, that was loud as hell. This is a 357 Magnum. This is a 357 Super. This one is another Winchester 30-06. The biggest round I really like that's got some pretty big weathering are the Winchester's 30-30. These are loud as hell. Yeah, basically that's all my brass. I don't want to really go through the whole process, but just kind of show y'all yeah, I'm gonna start collecting brass every time I go to range. Actually, come to think of it, before I forget, oh, sorry, I was off camera a little bit. This one is a 304. Now, some guy let me shoot this round out of his gun. I forgot what type of gun it was, but it was a pretty big gun. Now, believe me, folks, when I tell you this round shook the whole ground when it went off. I mean, it was like lighting, I don't know if you ever been to, okay, I don't know if you ever heard like a loud thunder go off, like boom, and your whole house shakes and the ground shakes. It was like that. This was like thunder going off, man. But close by, standing to the guy at maybe a half of a foot, this thing was extremely loud and extremely painful. I mean, once this round went off, the recoil went boom, hit my shoulder. I was like, fuck. Whew, it hurt like a motherfucker, believe me. But I did hit my target, but was way off target. He did let me keep the round that I shot. But yeah, just to show y'all, these are not meant to be fucked with. And I was talking to one of the guys there, and he said he's actually shot somebody with one of these Winchester 30-06 Supers. Yeah, so great home defense weapons that these guys were carrying. They were carrying M16s, 30-06. They were carrying M16s. They were carrying Uzis, 9mm. They were shooting off freaking AK-47s. They were shooting off basically a lot of guns. I do want to go back there again this year. I'll probably go back there another couple months. My sister's coming in town from all the way from California, so I went to get some more rounds. And me and her might go out there because she wants to go spend some time with her boyfriend. But I might go with them, and I do got my card. I did sign a paper. When you first go to this range in Texas, it does say San Antonio, Texas, but it's outskirts of San Antonio. You must sign a paper that says you do live in the San Antonio area. If you don't live in the San Antonio area, they won't give you your license to or a membership. I don't know what to refer to that, but it was a nice range. It's called the Bullet Hole. It was really far. As soon as me and my sister's boyfriend got out there, we signed the paper, showed them our IDs. The first thing when you get into the door, they say, "Yes, sir, can I help you?" You walk up to the counter, you put your gun down on the counter, or if you're carrying a rifle, you put it next to the counter. You talk to the guy, you say, "Yes, sir, I'm here to shoot." He says, "Okay, automatically, I need $14 from each of y'all." So, you pay the money, then he has you sign a paper. Then he talks to you, he says, "Okay, rules and regulations. Number 1, there'll be no double firing. Number 2, your gun must be unloaded at the range. You must listen to range instruction at all times. If the range instructor say receive fire, you receive fire. Your gun must be unloaded and the clip must be to the side. When you receive fire, your clip must be in your gun at all times. Your safety should be on at all times when you're shooting down range." Now, when you're not shooting down range, there was a lot of rules. I kind of forgot all of them, but they're kind of really strict. So you have to really pay attention. I was wearing double ear protection. I was wearing big Don's Guns and Ben's ear protection, and then these cheap little green and white on a string earplugs, and I was wearing bag goggles. I didn't have proper eye protection. I was using eye protection that was clear. The sun was really beating on my eyes. It was really a pain in the ass to see the targets and really get an aim. So I might have to get some yellow ones like my friend has. But they had a lot of good guns. He showed us a bear. He showed us the new 50 caliber for the military, the Barrett 50 cal. Now this gun was a monster gun to see in person. This gun was about, say maybe about 30 yards in length. Barrel was probably about 18 inches long. Bullet was probably the size of this goddamn flashlight. I mean, the bullet was freaking huge. And he said they'll go through car doors and everything else. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, it was pretty fun. I had loads of fun. I think my sister's boyfriend enjoyed it more, shooting off my gun. I shot off his gun. Met a lot of cool people there. Talked to a lot of good people. Got some really good advice on how to fix my gun, on what kind of ammo to buy for a 22. Yeah, so with that in mind, yeah, I had loads of fun. But the reason for this video, I just wanted to show you my day at the range. You know, what I picked up, what I experienced. And God knows when. Maybe I'll go again, and maybe I'll shoot off another gun. Maybe I'll shoot off a 9mm. Maybe I'll shoot off a shotgun. I'll probably take the camera then, shoot off a shotgun. I hope you're ready for that video. Probably throw that on my MySpace. Yeah, but just that in mind, just remember, guns are not a toy. Keep safe. Stay in the legal limits, and always aim for the 100-yard line, and always aim for your target. So with that in mind, shoot safe, stay illegal, and never, ever, ever point a gun at somebody you're not intending to kill. That's been Mike with Mike Productions, and I'll get back to you all as soon as I can. Oh yeah, one final note here. Just want to make a shout out to, don't really know this guy. There's going to be a concert going down here in San Antonio, Texas. Here's the pamphlet. Yeah, it's going to be a badass concert. It's going to be at 6724 San Pedro, San Antonio, Texas. Call 210-829-8668. 21 and up. It's going to be these guys. They're a bunch of rappers. It's first by R.com, rated R. Echo Shoes. We're going to also have two team Jariza. Worldwide Industries. DVD for that mix. Yeah, here's that thing. It's going to be totally off the chain. They're having a tattoo expo, 20% off on all the tattoos and all re-kits over at Creations, Inks, Publishings, and Prizes. So check it out, man. Check this out. Yeah, I hope y'all can make it. Go out to that tattoo expo, and please make it to this concert and be badass. Thank you for joining me, and I hope y'all have a nice